Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, Lisa and we are on the MSC World America. We are on deck 6, or the Nassau deck. We're standing right here in the forward elevator banks, and we're going to show you where everything is. So let's get started right over here with the MSC Business Center. Right now, the door is shut. We'll go ahead and stick our head in there. If you were going to have a meeting at sea, this is where it would be. You have meeting rooms in here. Very well appointed. Have all the AV that you need and power. So just different rooms. Meeting room 2, meeting room 3. And there's an air wall in between all of these, so you can actually combine them to have one big room. That's a small room. And then this one right here. There we go. This would be a great place to have a little group function. I'd love to open up all these air walls and have our group cruise on here. Of course, I'd love to have it in the theater. We're gonna need a few more people. All right, so there's your business center. We're gonna cut across to the other side here, the front. This is a very special phone booth. There's some hidden secrets there. Technically, the theater is on the other side here, but you can't enter the theater from here. This is just a fire door. There's nothing on that other side. We can access pizza and beer this way, but it's more appropriate to go this way. Again, a telephone booth. Very special. So here's some kiosks for your excursions. We'll sort of look more to that when we circle back around. We're going to stay to the right. So here's your pizza and beer. A couple little games out here. Drink station and beer, but also burgers. Pizza and burgers. Place to wash your hands right there. There's some restrooms down there, men's and women's, and accessible. And they have fixins all through here. Burgers, chicken wings. All your condiments are here. There's some seating. Old school pinball. Dr. No. This is cool. And Deadpool. Avengers. Led Zeppelin. Nice. Let's go back this way so we don't miss anything. This area is very popular for obvious reasons. And there's some beer there. Ice cream, juices. This is where you get your pizza. There's a pretty big line here earlier today. Again, for obvious reasons. Here's your beverage stations for those who have the soda package. Beautiful 3 decks high. The ceiling is all LEDs. Now there are digital boards like this spread throughout, and you can get all kinds of information here, from what's going on for the day to deck plans. Here's your Jean-Philippe Chocolat and Cafe. So they have a gelato here. Down here, and make chocolate. You can watch them making chocolate. There is seating area all back there. As you see, they have it all closed off. They've cleaned, so they don't want us to go back in there. So we will honor that and not go back. But you can get all your chocolates here. And that is one thing MSC is known for, is their amazing chocolates. Here's one of the stores. Boutique. Get any of your clothing that you need in here. Luggage happens to get lost. I have a selection of clothes here for you. Now, if we're at a port that has a lower entrance and exit, there's actually escalators over here. You would leave from deck 5. That would be an embarkation, debarkation point, and it is right here, sort of from the center of the ship. And they're on both sides. We'll see the other side when we get over there. Here's your Dolce Vita bar. Have a cool stage back here. It's a really nice club. Kind of quaint. Love the color up there. You can change the mood by changing that color. Nice bar. Espresso machines. You'll see that a lot on MSC ships where there'll be espresso machines at every bar. There is a women's room and accessible right here. Crew area back behind there. And that was your World Galleria. So we're back here in the aft section now. We'll just slide over here to the side so you can see there's nothing here. As you can see, this door would normally be closed. It's a crew area. This is, I believe, one of the areas that you can come and go from the ship when we're at our home port. So now these are the aft elevators that we're going through. Here's some of your restaurants. On one side is Hexagano. The other side is Hexagon. We're going to look at Hexagano first. Again, we're just going to stay to the right and then circle around. This is obviously where you check in. This restaurant is a traditional seating restaurant. So if you have a set time, you might be set in this restaurant. And this side is literally set up just like the other side. There is one of your stations right here for your servers. There's a station there, and then there's stations back there. So basically, if you're sitting in one of these tables right there, your waiters have a long way to go to service the table. We learned this in our dinner. It took quite a bit of time to get going. Now, once it got going, the service was swift, but it was quite a bit of time to get going because not only do they have a long way to walk, but it also turns out the kitchen is down on deck 5. So they have to go down to deck 5 to get to the food and then bring it up here to the stations and then walk it out to your tables, which are out there. Again, this is their area. We won't go back there. Some additional seating back here. Obviously another entry and exit, but we're going to go in the way that we go out the way that we came in. So we keep on path here. I wonder if you can actually buy one of these bottles. I'm sure you can. And we're coming back to Bubbles. Bubbles is a mixed-use restaurant, meaning some of it is traditional seating, some of it is anytime dining. The guys are back here having a meeting. Now this is a pretty sizable restaurant. And since they're having a meeting, we're not going to go that way. We'll circle around here to this side instead. We don't want to interrupt their meeting. We'll sort of circle around the back so you can see it. So the other side is a mirror image of this. And then I apologize, we can't get over there, and they're having a meeting or a get together. This is their time. We don't want to interrupt. I actually think they might be finishing their meeting up. Yeah, I think they're finishing their meeting up. So yeah, we could probably get over there. They're seating all back through there. And then down this little ramp, just like the other side. What kind of color is this, Lisa? It's like a light purple to me.
It's green.
Is it green? Oh my gosh. I am so colorblind. Does that look green to you guys? This looks like a bluish purple. I don't know. This is green.
It's definitely got a lot of blue in it, but it's not like blue-green.
All right, blue-green. There's your Bubbles restaurant, everybody.
It's definitely not purple.
You have men's, women, and accessible cabins, restrooms right here. Here we go with the cabins again. Again, men's, women's, accessible and changing tables here in these restrooms. Oh. So let's go see Hexagon, which is the mirror image of Esagano. Same thing, all three restaurants here, they all serve the same food. Traditional seating and Esagano, traditional seating and Hexagon, and both traditional and anytime dining, my time dining, whatever you want to call it, in Bubbles. And this is also the same setup when it comes to the service stations for the waiters. They're here, and then I'll show you the ones back there again. So they have quite a way to go to get to your table. Never mind the fact that they have to go down to deck 5 to get the food. There's not one of those cool 10-top type tables, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Wow. I thought that looked bigger than 10. Couple tables. I think it might be neat to sit back there, but some people might think that would not be a cool place to sit. I think it bothered me. So our table is, 855, right?
I thought so, yeah. 855?
Oh, they moved us.
They did.
Yeah, this was 855 last night. Yeah, oh, that's crazy. Anyway, our guy's service station is all the way back over there, y'all. So he's got to go from there all the way back. And I don't know how many tables he serviced, but it was more than us. I don't know if it was 2 rows or 3 rows, but this guy was working hard, man. He really was. And at first, we were a little upset because it was taking so long. But once we understood why, it made it right, if you will, right? Plus, once the food did start coming, it didn't stop. It was pretty fast. So it just took a while to get going. So please keep that in mind. Here, if you're eating one of these restaurants, it may take a little bit of time. Get the food going, but once it starts going, it's not going to stop. This is how we came in. There's also this seating up here as well. like there's deck plans everywhere. See right where you're at. Just so you see, there are stairs over here on this side, just like there was on the other. This is a very wide ship, so there's lots of little nooks and crannies. So we just have to make sure we check them all. Here is your men's restroom and accessible restroom right here. And the women's was on that side. Here is your guest services, guest relations. Also a kiosk to tie your credit card to your account. MSC is a little bit different than other cruise lines. You don't give them their credit card ahead of time. You actually yourself, once you board, go to one of these kiosks that are on the 3 decks down here, 6, 7, and 8, and attach your credit card to pay for things. So your guest services is here, and this is part of your excursion desk here. Also a very popular place in the first couple days on a ship. Here's the other side of those escalators for embarkation, debarkation. There's a whole little shopping gallery. In fact, I think that's what they call it, is the shopping gallery. You have several different shops all combined into one. There's makeup and perfumes on one side, watches and sunglasses in the middle, and then you have your liquor, cigarettes, and some sundries, some snacks and things on the side. Here's another one of those kiosks to tie your credit card. If you want to book a future cruise while you're here, you go here. Here's your future cruise desk. I always get some additional perks when you book a future cruise while you're on a cruise. Even if you're booked through a travel agent, the booking will get transferred to them. So this is a little confusing. I just want to point this out. Here's your arcade, but that door is your access to the second story, the second deck of Luna Park. If you blink, you'll miss it. Obviously, if there's a function going on here, that would be open, so it'd be a little easier to see, but right now it's not so easy. If you saw our Deck 6 tour, we told you about the stairs that accordion out down here, or not stairs, the seats. You obviously can get access from up here. These would get open, and you could walk down and access the seats if these were open. But as you can see, it just was set up for I think a big dance party here last night. I like the fact that this isn't the main theater. Main theaters that are convertible, they're kind of cool, but typically you end up with very limited space for seating. The air pressure is incredible. It's hard to actually open the doors. So I was showing you the games. This is your arcade, which has glass panels that let you see what's going on in there, but you can't get there from in here. You gotta go through that door that we just came out of. So here's your arcade. Love it. Old school speedball. That's cool. Love that. Obviously, you can go out these doors, but you know, just to make sure that we do this correct, we're gonna go out the way we came in. Okay, that's the doors we could have gone out. Here's another entry to Luna Park. Kind of tucked back away here. By the way, there's a little ramp here. It's not really marked, and the camera, I'm sure, is not picking it up, but trust me, your feet will sort of hit here when you hit that ramp. Another kiosk, excursion desk, and this is right back where we started, everybody. I mean excursion desk. You can pick your excursions from this little area here. Sorry. Right, a very special telephone booth. We'll have to see if we can get some access to what's behind there. It's a very, very special place. Very special place, this telephone booth. And as I said, this is right where we started here in this elevator banks. So let us know in the comments what your favorite area about this deck is here in the MSC World America. Until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe. Ciao.